I've started to feel them now. I heard them inside your room, whispering broken sounds, singing another tune. I'm falling in love with her. We made love without a sound. The silence filled the air. The spirits all around.
Good evening everybody and welcome to Friday night, and it's FPRL, Fair Play Racing League. Friday night means only one thing only, and that is Division 2. Tonight we have got on the plane and we are on our way to the Circuit of Americas in Texas, and ladies and gentlemen, so Texas, I hope you've all got your cowboy hats and cowboy boots on, because we are going to be riding some bulls tonight. Anyway, so dual streamer tonight, it means I'm back. Yes, everyone, hi. I hope you didn't miss me too much last week. I'm sure Dean did a great job of filling in for me, although he has informed me that he did forget the last week's track name, corner names for the track, but hey-ho, it's one of those things. But I'm sure he done everything else right. But tonight I am back, and Dean is alongside with me. Hello, Dean.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Also, guys, if the volume is a little bit too loud between the two voices, let me know, because I can make some adjustments to it. I want to try and balance our voices out and everything so that you do get a nice, even playing field. I have turned it down again. Right, okay, so I shouldn't be hitting too much of the red bars at the moment. So let me turn that down one more notch, and hopefully that's better. Anyway, so Circuit of Americas, it looks dry at the moment, Dean. And yeah, so all good. And also, guys, I have got some new features on the stream for you tonight as well, for us to play with, especially if we get the inevitable I won't say it because it will jinx it.
Yep.
The last time I streamed, it was ridiculous how many we did have. Hopefully Division 2 aren't going to be making the same mistakes again. Right, anyway, I keep going to call you Biddle, but Swizzler is now swizzling out on the track in the Williams, taking full advantage being on the last, car on the last garage on the grid. Right, Dean, have you got the standings in your hands? Do you want to go through with the fans for the standings whilst we're on the outlaps?
Alright, sounds good. So, in first place we have Biddle with 151 points, which is exactly the point count as his teammate started running off in second, also 151 points. In third place we have FPRL Scotland in the Williams with 130 points, looking to close that gap today, and make sure to bring in the title maybe at the end of the season. In fourth, we have Vishix in the Mercedes, also with 130 points. In fifth, we have British UK in the Ferrari with 126 points. In sixth, we have Kachao in the Alpine with 103 points. Seventh, we have Junior Vane in the McLaren with 81 points, who will be joining us today a bit later, hopefully in this session still. I believe he was going to join before race. Eighth, we have Revengilla in the Alfa Romeo with 69 points. Ninth, we
Very
have
good
Robbie
number.
Parsons, 77. In the Haas, who is not going to be participating, I heard. In 10th, we have Force Majeure in the Red Bull with 55 points. 11th, we have David Lowface in the Mercedes with 51 points, followed by XXOB in 12th with 50 points. In 13th place, we have Bond 22 with 64 points. In 14th, we have our F1 Locker in the Alpine with 31 points. In 15th, we have Swift with 24 points to his name. 16th, we have Trickton Pines, who's also not participating tonight. He has 23 points. 17th, we have Sussy in Williams Racing, 12 points. 18th, we have Hunt PC in the Alfa Romeo with 6 points. In 19th, we have Argy in McLaren with 2 points. And last but not least, we have only Destroyer 14 in a Ferrari, who I believe has left the session. So, I mean, has left the league. I don't think I should be calling. I think we have to change that.
Let me just make some adjustments to the stream size and everything. It's my OCD kicking in there. One of the reasons why I had to retire from Tier 1 race yesterday is because Silverside is dying of man flu at the moment, I think. Providing that he is a man. I'm hoping that you are a man, Silverside, because boy in the name obviously gives it kind of away. You know what they say, pick yourself up, get on with it, shrug it off, be a true man and crack on with it. Anyway, Dean, I don't know if you want to restart your microphone. A little bit glitchy there from my own things. Kept on like coming in and out of phase and whatnot. But if it's the best you can do, it's the best you can do. But Swizzler there goes 135.0. But then Scotsman getting a cheeky slipstream from his teammate there. It goes a 133.5. But then Revengezilla as well in the Alfa Romeo sets a 133.5 as well. So he's the fastest man on the track. Right, next coming across the line is David Lowface. Oh, getting a little bit out of shape there on the arse turn. It's a 134.5 there. That would have lost him some time, that little loosey-goosey. We've got AlphaTauri now coming across the line, starting flying lap. Right, okay, it's Biddle. I haven't seen Biddle in over 2 weeks. How did he fare up last week, Dean? Did he have a good result, or did he do one of his fantastic specials? Oh, now we're talking TJM with 1992 with a 33.3. As we're at the moment, we're on board with, we're riding with Biddle, car number 12 in the AlphaTauri, as he's just navigating through this XS section. Now, a little bit of history about this track. This track comprises of 20 turns. It's a combination, apparently, of Silverstone and many other tracks when they designed this track. First race here held in 2012, and the first winner of this track, I hate saying this name as well, was Lewis Hamilton in the McLaren Mercedes. Yep, absolutely. I do believe, if my memory serves me correctly, don't hold me to this one, I think Charles Leclerc holds the lap record around in 2019. Obviously a lot of controversy there in 2019 about that Ferrari engine, but who knows? It is what it is, and thingy. And also, talking of controversy, ladies and gents, what do you think of the stewards' report for the Brazilian Grand Prix? Ha! Mercedes' right for review has been refused. So that will not make...
that's amazing.
That is kind of amazing, obviously. Max and Christian Horner there probably. There we go, Biddle with a 132.9. So we're now into the 32s. I did see a Mercedes behind him. I think that is, well, no, that's one out lap at the moment. That's David Lowface again trying to get a better lap in, but he didn't improve much on that time. Right, I've got Ferraris now coming across Gregor's in the pits. Yep, okay, and so is his teammate. Now I can see a Pryor machine now. He's invalidated on his first flying lap. So is he going to go again? Yes, he's going to go again. Looks like he's been off track. The state of that front wing that we're seeing here as well, guys. So, ooh, it's all interesting now for qualifying one. 16 drivers have turned up, so there is a possibility of one elimination. So who is going to be that unfortunate soul? It's all poops and giggles. Well, it's not all poops and giggles until someone giggles and poops. But then, there we go. So we've got, obviously, man with the pace and Div 2 at the moment, Kachow. He is turned up today. I'm sure the Scotsman, the young Scotsman there, smiling away. He is just now come out of the pit lane in his Alpine. He's obviously challenging the title. He hopes for the end of the season. So you're now on round 16, aren't you, Dean?
Yeah,
You've got...
that is correct.
7 rounds left.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. My headset.
7 rounds left, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I believe it is because we have two, except apart from Jeddah, we have those two tracks at the end. The inland.
Portugal.
I don't know what the other one's called.
Just say Portugal.
Those two.
It's
We
easy
have
to
those
say
at the end of the
Portugal.
season.
I can't say it properly either. I'm not going to say it and make a mockery out of myself on stream, so unlucky, guys. It is what it is. Anyway, oh, he's gone ever so wide there on the exit. Oh, Harvard, but it's a 136.2. Right, the man I'm interested in seeing the moment in a little while. At the moment, pain in the ass has coming around the Eagle, the final couple of corners now on his outlap. Right, car number 50. I wonder if it's his age. Then also we have got Chow Chow out on his lap as well in a minute. So there goes Eagle at the moment, round turn 1 up the hill. Obviously it's the home Grand Prix for Eagle because he's driving the Haas, the American team. Oh, we've had another driver joining us, and I think that's Fish Sticks.
Okay.
Oh no, OB. I didn't see OB earlier. I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
So Eagle's just set a purple sector 1, so that's his personal best there as we follow him around on this lap. Into turn 11, sorry. So up this long arse straight now. It's a massive DRS zone in the race. This is going to be crucial to the drivers because obviously this is like one of the most prized overtaking spots of the track at the moment, coming down into turn 12. It's all about who's daring to be last on the brakes, last of the late breakers. Purple sector 2 there for the Eagle man as well. Kachow, though, I'm sure he's absolutely flying around this track behind him because it does look like his car. Oh, Hagrid's out. Hagrid's retired on the last corner. Oh dear.
Oh.
One elimination from qualifying already. Oh dear, whoopsie doopsie. So all anyone's got to do is go faster than the 136.2 and you are through, apart from one driver. Okay, Eagle now coming across the line to finish his lap off. It's a 132.6. Another one into 32s, and it's mid 32.6 as well. However, where is he? Where is that raving Scotsman? I knew it. 4 temps quicker, he's gone a 32.2. That's a low 32.
Wow.
I want to know what he's had for breakfast because I can tell you one thing now, it's definitely not Scottish potatoes. And we've got another retiree. I don't know where he's retired from, but I can't see
in the pits.
He's retired in the pits, so there's no yellow flags there at all. Normally you get yellow flag sign there saying that someone's retired from the pit lane. Oh well. Thank you very much, Masters. Beautiful, spectacular game. How could you do it so perfectly? Great into the way they map this track up, or map this game up. You think over the years they'd get better? Clearly they've got monkeys working for them. We've got 3 retirements now, so Beardle thinks it's nice and safe there, 6-3. Okay, it'd be funny now if people get faster lap. Gregor's now coming across the line. Goes P11, so that should see him through, I reckon, a 34.3. You might want to just be about and about. Skivid, where are you at the moment? You are going around the line. Oh, that's an interesting line through that section there. Oh, gets a bit loose on the exit there. Eagles tied for possession in pit lane. Got a slow moving Alpha Tower at turns 13 and 14, Dean.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's just going around and nursing his tires. Right, Skivid now coming across the final corner. Doesn't look like he's got his Esteban set up. Oh, and someone there. Someone's got some real bad connection issues there. Okay, so Swizzler in the Renault. Oh, who's that? Is that Locker? That is Locker. Locker's got.
Oh yeah. What's... I don't know if he was on a lap, but then that is his lap ruined there.
Yeah, have you noticed? Is Locker jumping around for you as well? Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, someone might want to just send him a message, do a quick restart of his Tinternet, because that is awful connection there from Mr. Locker. Okay, so we've got a lot of people out on. No, we haven't got a lot of people on track. But the track map we have. Car number 74, Gregus, is coming into the pit lane now. He's pressure tires. Button 22 now. Can he improve now on his lap time? He looks like he's put in a decent set. It's a 33.4. That should secure him through to qualifying 2 for sure. Without question of a doubt. Out on a lap as well. No, not out on a lap, but going around on an invalid lap. So currently sitting in P12. So yet to set a lap was obviously the jumpy car of RSF1 Locker. Charles retired from the session. Don't blame him at all. I think he's well and truly secure up there. OB there now on a first flying lap is invalidated. Now I can only imagine he's invalidated around the S's of the track. Now that's the only thing about the S's. You know, you've got to get them perfect. If not, Locker's retired. Right, Locker's retired from in the pit lane because Locker realises that I've got to sign off and sign back in and sort my connection out. Obviously, there is OB at the moment sporting Sergio Perez's helmet. Now, this only means normally one thing. In this session, if he's got Sergio Perez's helmet, he's deciding that for the next couple of sessions and the race, that he's going to do the no helmet option to save weight. Right, OB, you've got 3 minutes to put on a fresh set of tyres or refuel. No, you've done no lap, so refuel and get your car back out there before you run out of time. Otherwise, you are out of time. So, we'll only have 14 drivers in it. Force Manure now on a flying lap. Let's ride on board with the Red Bull machine now into turn 1, up the hill. Nicely done there from the Red Bull driver. Turn around turn 2, down your hill you go. And then here we go. Here comes turn. He's validated.
Oh. Well, it's a hard corner, I have to say.
He's got the Ferrari
So I don't blame him.
behind him right now. So we'll finish the slap off with Gregors in the Ferrari. That's turn 6, turn 7 now. Turn 8 and turn 9. Turn 10. Slight kink at turn 10. Now the Ferrari's poised himself in the right perfect position to this. He's going to get a massive slipstream. If he tucks behind the Red Bull, no, the Red Bull's not going to give it to him, so he's got to do it all by himself. As he releases all of his Ferrari horsepower down the back straight, 180 miles an hour. He's got a lot. Oh, he's not even going for it. He's got his ERS off. Damn it. Getting all excited then. It's like, yay, flying lap. No. Right, okay, so danger zone, like I said. Force Manure, I think you're safe. I really do think you're safe, so you don't really need to push out anyone. Actually, none of these guys out on the outlaps at the moment don't really need to push. The only person that's got to worry about shitting themselves into qualifying 2, or not getting into qualifying 2, is OB. And only 6 viewers. Guys, what's going on here? So obviously we are riding with the Red Bull at the moment. So let's see if we can hold it on. Oh. In the volume. Yes, yes.
It should be, yeah.
Yeah. Right, so that's track now. Oh, not last year's in sector 3 now.
It's ready to start his lap.
That is winding up the engine, cranking up the volume to number 11. Here we go. Around the final corner to start his one and only flying lap. 30 seconds left of this session. So, down the start finish straight with DRS wide open, and then we are now going up the hill towards turn 1. That's nicely done. Open up the steering for turn 2. Now that's perfect. Now hug the apex at turn 2 slightly. Now here we go. Turns 3, 4, 5, a little bit of lift there, 5, 6, again a little bit messy, hold it tight, and then into 7, carry the speed through if you can, turn 8, up the hill now, let the car slow itself down, throw it into turn 9, open up the steering on the exit, now we'll come across turn 10, slightly wide, oh, and he's invalidated!
Oh no. The one thing you didn't have to do.
Well, he could have just turned in the steering a bit more, and he would have made that corner without an issue. That is him out of qualifying. He is going to be kicking himself there completely. I would be.
And that is all for qualifying 3. So out we have Locker and OB.
And Hagrid, because Hagrid binned it, remember?
Oh yeah.
We're
So
only gonna
14
have
drivers will
14 drivers.
continue.
Why is he not going to check the flag?
Yeah, we had a glitch like this yesterday as well, where some people saw 5 minutes on their clock, and others saw like 10 minutes. So I believe that has happened again now, and OB will continue for another minute.
Post to get more viewers out there as well. We want more. We want more. Nice. Yeah, and here we go, the last two. Close there. Okay, looks like we are gonna get a lap from OB. There's
Okay.
11th fastest.
That is so weird. And he gets to do another one.
Don't know, I'll soon find out who's driving it. AI or what it. Yellow flags. We've still got cars out there. What is going on?
There's even Daniel Ricciardo, Nikita Mazepin, and Giovinazzi. He's it as well.
Oh wow. I think somehow this lobby might be a little bit screwed.
Oh, now the timer's stuck.
Yeah, we're
Great.
stuck on 1 second. It's great, isn't it?
Wow.
Fantastic. Codemasters at its best. Second.
As David would say, this game is perfect and it has no bugs.
And where's he put that? On crack. Right. OB, just do us a favour. Go into the pit lane and retire your car. They was all ahead. Car.
Well, he has a. Oh no, never mind. I looked at the wrong person. He is one of our drivers. Did he join the session?
Left the session.
Yeah, he is the reserve for, I believe, the Alfa Romeo.
Oh. Could someone just please tell OB to retire his flipping car? Watch it. Right, no fuel left. Hooray! We're moving on to the next session. That's what we like to see. Okay, so there we go, guys. We have got retired from the session. Well, not retired from the session. We're going to have 15 drivers by the way to get into Q2. Yes, we are. So Hagi, Locker are the two people eliminated from Hagi obviously did set a time, but crashed at the last corner. Oops. And then you got Locker, who unfortunately had some serious connection issues. Locker, stop using McDonald's Wi-Fi, switch over to Subway, it's a lot better. Yeah, so that's it for that one. Next session, please. So, qualifying 2. This is going to give it away whether the drivers need to save tyres or not. If they're going to save their tyres, then that means that we're going to have a dry race. Oh, great. And now we're going to be waiting for
Oh no. When he left, I don't think he rejoined yet.
Might have to bite the bullet and say that lovely R word. Oh no, we are moving forwards.
Oh.
20, dry, as the previous session. So drivers will be selecting their tyres or what they want. I'd imagine quite a few drivers as well will be USA
Yeah.
tire degradation is quite high. There might be something to consider. It's used to strategy for this race.
I actually have no clue what the strategy is here. If you look where they exit the pit, that's where I belong. The first lap.
No, you didn't.
I didn't even get up the hill.
Alright, from someone here saying buy followers. No, we don't buy followers, we earn our followers. Genuine followers, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. Lying's a little bit. But yeah, okay, so qualifying team. Gregors is out on softs, out on mediums. Ben Tiller's the first one on mediums. See. Oh, there you go. Oh, Sarge is out on. Both of the Alpha Towers are out on soft, on mediums as well. Oh, Sarge. See old Sargy. Sargy Bargy. Onion Bargy. And then we've got Biddle out there on mediums as well. Right, okay, the two Aston Martins coming out pairing, I see, from Skivid and Button. Both of them on medium tyres, so it looks like they're starting to see Alpha Romeo goes very slowly compared to this own time. We'll keep an eye on Gregors. Who's that? I can see Whistler on soft as well. Right. Let's see what the Sarge can do on his medium tyres now, shall we? Let's hope it doesn't invalidate as I ride on board with him now. Car number 19 part of the show. And so, up turn 1. Nicely done there from old Sarge. Sergeant Ranilov. And then we've got turns 2. And then here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Into turn 7. Nice. Up to turn 8. Then turn 9. Keep steering tight, that's it. Come across for turn 10. Nicely done there. Down the hill now as you approach towards turn 11 as he uses most of the track as you dare if possible. Into turn 11. Nice there from the Alpha Tauri driver. Now he unleashes Honda power! Down the back straight and coming along now. It's a mile long this straight. Approaching speed of 200 miles an hour. It's 193, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't quite hit 200 miles an hour. He's got a lot of downforce on this car because he wants to be quick and stable for sectors 1 and 3. Purple sector 2 there for Sergeant Ranilov. That's his personal best. Now here we go. That's turn, where he turns 15 now. Right, here we go. Now turn 16, 17, 18. He's going to take him flat out. Yes, he does. No lift off there at all. Drop it down a couple of gears for turn 19. Don't go too wide on the exit as you will invalidate, and into turn 20. Last and final corner. Open up the steering, open up the DRS. Across the line, it's a 133.8. Very good solid lap there from Thingy. We've got Force Spinera now coming across the line. He's on soft tyres, so I'd expect this to be quicker unless he slams on the anchors at the last minute, which he has done. 34.8. I'd imagine he's got better time than that. Revenzilla on mediums of 35.0 there. Who's that behind him, I see? Is that a Flying Scotsman? Yes, it is a Flying Scotsman on mediums. Also, we've got Biddle now coming across the line, goes second fastest at 34.2. So he's 4 tenths slower than his own teammate. Oh, team orders are going to be having to play it here. Right, I can see... Oh, TJM goes fastest on softs with a 33.3. Okay, and we've got a Haas Eagle coming across the line now. He starts his first flying lap of the session on his medium tyres. We've got Aston Martin there, Whistler on medium tyres. He's going to be the next one across the line. What's he going to be able to produce on his mediums as well? Car number 69. Oof. I wonder why he's chosen that number. Mind you, have you not heard? They've had to change it from 69 to 99 because the price of eating's got more expensive.
Really?
And unless you know about, unless you understand about it, you won't get it. I'm sure the older citizens here will understand about it. Who more experienced and that sort of thing. Right. Okay. So that will be 3 drivers that I can see. Scotsman. Scotsman is going to be the next one across the line, but he has invalidated. That's the Alfa Romeo and Revenzilla diving into the pits as well. So Scotsman has got to go again on another flying lap, and Johnny Vane has joined the session, so he'll be here for the race as well. Yay! Kachow still sitting in the pits there. Right, the 2 Mercedes, David Lowface as well, is now on a flying lap. As well as Fish Sticks. Now, they're a little bit too close for comfort, I would say. They're trying to do slipstreaming.
Yep. Let's take a look at their master plans.
Knows that he's got to nurse them tyres back into the pit lane. Screwed! The race. Skipped. Second run. Across the line. It's a 35-1. Half a second faster, well, over half a second faster than his previous time. But then he hasn't got the battery now to see him through. Team Mercedes, David Lowface is behind, and it looks like there is someone in a Mercedes sandwich, and there is Scotsman as well. Rose amongst 2 fawns, he was just then. Fish sticks come across the line. 4th fastest now, David Lowface. 6th fastest. Scotsman's going to want to try and get a cheeky toe as much as he can up the straights here, because the Williams has not got that much power. But here we go. Let's ride on board with the fastest man of qualifying 1. He comfortably retired. Up the hill he goes into turn 1. Ka-chow. In we go in the Alpine, using his Renault power unit to as much advantage as he can. Into turn 2. Look how smooth he is on his steering wheel. He's now coming to turn 3, 4, 5, and 6. All goes a little bit wide, but should not lose too much time. Into 7 now, comes across it, nicely done. Into turn 8, bring that car in, and then you need to swing it in for turn 9. Oh, just too much of the apex, my friend.
Oh. Just to cool down those tires now. Be sure not to wear them.
Yep. He's not going to be happy. Who's that running out? That's Ovi now coming across the... He wants to start on soft spot, the looks of it. Yellow flags in sector 2 being waved at. Oh, Skipid. Or is that Button now coming across the... Skipid. No, Skipid. It's Button on another run by the looks of it. Okay, so Ovi now turn 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, too much. Too much speed through 6. Turn 7. Up to turn 8. Into turn 9. See, now he's ditched the helmet.
Yeah.
Up the back straight now, releasing all that Honda power unit. Also, guys, I want to know your thoughts and your feelings about this weekend's Grand Prix, real life Grand Prix that is. Who do you think's got it? I haven't seen practice 2 session times, but I do know that practice 1, Verstappen was flying.
Squivid retired. Looks like he did it in the pits. Yep.
Can't see no stationary cars there on the track. A couple of slow moving. Oh, Ka-chow! He's invalidated again.
Oh.
Hopefully he's gone 5th fastest. Not bad from him. 134.0. So so that should be good lap for him. Right, Zach Gregor's doing another lap. Yes, it is. He's currently a second up on his time as well. He did back off on the last one, didn't he? So across the line now, it's a 34.6. Puts in P10. That's still what I would call danger. Hello, Mr. Ben, F1 Racer. Good evening, sir. How are you? Nice to see that people are now starting to tune into FPRL Friday night stream of USA Grand Prix. Now, Dean, I don't know if you heard about this. Maybe it was talk at the pit lane, maybe it wasn't. But I did a little surprise for the formation lap for Division 3's race this week in F1 because I was guest commentator because they needed a streamer. Now, the question is to the audience. You will have to speak to FPRL Scotsman or one of the admins for that one, Ben. I can't decide that one. Now, the question is, now, you've heard of Alvin and the Chipmunks, haven't you?
Yes.
Well, my microphone, I can make my voice turn into Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Really?
BF1 Racer will tell you all about it because he had to mute his microphone throughout this whole formation lap because I was doing the formation lap in the voice of Alvin and the Chipmunks. So the question is for the viewers tonight, should they wish it, I can make that happen again. So would you like Alvin from the Chipmunks to give you your formation lap, or would you just like the good old-fashioned Raikkonen style? It's up to you guys. Put your vote out there, yes or no, in the Twitch chat, and then we'll see what the numbers say. If the numbers say yes, crack on, I'll do it. If the numbers say no, then no, I won't. I am trying to get some more sound effects for this microphone as well, so hopefully I'll get like General Grievous or Darth Vader and stuff like that. So Kachow there goes third fastest at last. He's actually finally set a flying lap around this track on medium tyres. In his Alpine for the whistle line speed. So yeah, but then if no one votes, then I guess it's down to me and you whether Alvin comes out and does the formation lap.
Yeah.
Because they're not very talkative out there tonight. You know, the chat doesn't seem to be lively. Ha 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 ha.
What?
I see what you've written. Okay. I'm surprised.
So we have a yes.
Yeah, we do have a yes. I'm surprised Sargent hasn't said anything. He's normally like doing two things at once. Got the or Biddle actually. He's normally got the stream up. Actually, where is Sarge?
Yeah. Oh, it's the fourth.
Yeah.
I didn't even see him.
No, he was that quick. He was invisible to our own eyes. That's Scotsman. Engaging an out lap. I'm running 30 seconds left in the session as well. We are nearly towards the end of qualifying 2, guys. Ow. Because I remember last time I did a voice and are you feeling? Oh, I'm about to say the word, but I wasn't. I wasn't going to. Benzilla goes fast as ever, 33.0 on soft tyres as well. So Alpha, go on. So Kachow has run out of petrol. He is coming now in. Get your bum into the pits, Kachow. Move it.
Boom.
Biddle on an out lap as well. He's not going to have time to finish. What is Biddle doing? Biddle. Oh, bye, Dean. Obviously, he is going out patrolling to see if he could get needed to improve on his lap, but he didn't need to. All is good on that side of things. We've got Gregors now. He is eliminated from qualifying 2. I think that's the AI. Yeah, it is AI taking over him. So we're just waiting for Revenzilla now to come back into the pit line. Hi, Dean.
Hello.
Hi.
My game just decided to stop. And so did my whole Xbox.
Oh, so basically your Xbox shit itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go with Revenzilla. We're waiting for him just to come around in the pits. Remember, guys, if you want to hear Alvin from the Chipmunks do the formation lap, you need to put your vote in. There's only one way for that to be happening. You need to put, or one way to make it happen, or one way not for it not to happen, and that's put your vote in. Because if you want it to happen, I'll make it happen. Otherwise, it won't happen. Okay, so Silverside Boy says yes, so that's 2 yeses for the Alvin doing the formation lap. So there we go. The Alfa Romeo of Revenzilla is the qualifying 2. So, and then we are locked up of qualified. So David Loveface, Gregors UK, Swizzler, Force Manure, and Skivid all knocked out of the session. I hope the stream is all good and clear for you guys, and the audio's all hunky-dory. Let me know if it's not. I'll sort that one out for you. Predictions, Dean. Pole position. Give us your top 3.
Kachow, Bill, and Scotsman.
In that order?
Well, yeah, but it's really hard to say such thing because they're all so close. You never know who's gonna get pole. But I think Kachow, I just did a little social race with him. He was really quick.
Well, that depends if he's decided to unleash the sand today. Drop some sand, but everyone is coming out quite quickly now. So we are in for a nice treat. By the looks like I see Mercedes getting jacked up in his car already. Here we go. Revenzilla is going to be the first one. The Alfa Romeo, car number 46. Powered by an awesome engine called a Ferrari. For anyone who doesn't know the history of Alfa Romeo, the actual team itself is Sauber. But because of the deal they've got with Ferrari, they race under the Alfa Romeo name. Sauber chassis, aerodynamics and everything else. So the team is originally Swiss, but they race under Alfa Romeo. Which is nice, I think. It's nice to see the Alfa Romeo name back in.
Yeah.
And Aston Martin, to be fair. Well, it'd be nice if they made their own engines.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
But then everyone could say that about Alfa Romeo, but did you know Ferrari, when they first came into Formula One, used to use Alfa Romeo engines?
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah?
I think they would be big enough to just do it themselves.
No, obviously Enzo Ferrari, when he first founded Ferrari, obviously he was a small man with an idea, and he pinched, well, didn't pinch, he bought Alfa Romeo engines, and Dean's just joined the session now, so we're on board. Well, we're riding with Revenzilla now, as he is about to, he's now on a flying lap. So Benzilla now coming around the S's. Will he keep it valid on his first Q3 run? He does so far. So, this is what we want to see from drivers. Getting it right, getting it hooked up. Benzilla down the hill now towards turn 11. That looks perfect there from the Alfa Romeo driver, and now up the hill along the straight. DRS wide open, and he's going to extract as much horsepower as he can out of his power unit. 195, 6, 7, touching 198 miles an hour there. Looks like he's got a lot of downforce on his car as well, so he's not reaching the 200 mile an hour mark into turns 14, 15 and 16. 13, 14, 15, sorry. And then into turn 16, 17 and 18. Doesn't look like he lifts, but he just has to hold the throttle a bit. Yes, as you do for this game. You can't take a flat out like you used to on the old game. Nicely done for turn 19. Now swoop wide for the entry of turn 20. Open up the steering, open up the DRS, and across the line it's a 32.7. Right, who's next across the line? Is that Kachow? Kachow's going to be one of the pace setters. It's a 32 dead from Kachow. Very nice lap there. Now TJM in the pit, so he has not set a lap this time. Who is that one? Is that Scotsman? No, it's not Scotsman. It is Scotsman. Starts a flying lap now. Who's that behind him? It's the Fish Sticks. 32.8. We've got Aston Martin now. Button, it's a 33.7. Behind him is one of the AlphaTauris, which is Sarge. He's gone second fastest, but Biddle's got to go again because he's invalidated his first run. So that's OB having to rebox now, and now we've got Eagle coming across the line. A lot of people invalidated their first runs. Eagle goes second fastest, but he's 4 tenths behind Kachow still. Amazing stuff. Kachow has definitely got the hookup. Impressive drive there from the young man.
Wow. Yeah, it's a very fast lap.
Very, very fast. Very fast. What would I be shocked with? Again. Hits. Right. Bit of flying again. No, he's low on fuel. But he does look like he's discharging his DRS, so he might be trying to settle up. It does look like it's getting a bit dark out there as well, Dean.
Yeah, it does, but I don't think it's rain. It looks too clear to rain.
Biddle there goes 6th fastest. 6th fastest, sorry. Right, here comes car number 2, the Ferrari, and Opie still yet to set laps for the session. Everyone else has set laps. I'd imagine Eagle's now coming into the box. Yes, he is. Wants to get rid of them old tyres and put on a fresh set of boots. Oh, Scotsman! Scotsman snuck up there to P2 as well. I didn't see that one. So far, 2 of the predictions right so far, Dean.
Yeah.
Right, here comes TJM now, 1992, up the hill. Around turn 1 as he brakes nicely, wearing that lovely blue helmet to stand out in the Ferrari car there. Blue and red, you must be sick in the head. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. Into turn 7. Now round for turn 8. Now turn 9. Come across the turn 10, beautifully done there from the Ferrari driver. Down the hill, head approaching towards turn 11. Now sweep the car into it, kiss the apex, open steering on the exit, and get on the power as soon as you can. The earlier you get the power, the better for your lap. DRS is now wide open as he comes down the back straight, trying to approach 200 miles an hour, 197, 198. 198 miles an hour from the Ferrari there. Into turn 11. Turn 11. Turn 12, sorry. Now turn 13 and 14. Double right hander this one. And then around to turn 15. Again, this is a tricky corner. Wide entry, and then bring it in on the end. Oh, gets a little bit loose in the back end there. But then he's managed to recover it round to turn 16 and 17 and 18. Now turn 19. Nicely done there from the Ferrari driver. And turn 20. Open up the corner entry. Around we come. 1:33.2. Not quite fast enough. That's P9. What is going on with the Ferrari driver? Didn't hook that one up well. And he's not going to have enough DRS to go again, so he needs to recharge his batteries, if anything. Because where he is on track to get in, box, fresh set of tyres, he ain't going to have enough time. Obi looks like he's going to do one flying lap, and that is it. Eagle now. First one to start a flying lap. Just bear me 1 second, guys. I need to go for a pee.
Alright, then we'll take the viewers through. So, quickly. Yeah. 3. I turn 5. Very nice of him. Very nice. And yeah, this thing is good sector 1 for me. If he can keep this up, he might just get a really good result. I mean, he's already in 3rd, but 2nd might just be there. Now going on the straight, we're gonna see some moves here tonight. It just has very good DRS, very good slipstream, and the next couple of corners are very nice to battle with, if you ask me. So braking hard over here. Nice apex. That is a purple sector 2 from Eagle. Now all he has to do is not go wide on this last couple of corners, and you'll have a very, very, very good lap. I can't see his delta on his steering wheel, so I can't say how much he's up or down in his time. As Kachow's left the session, so I will have to invite him in a moment. And now Eagle goes over the line. That is 2nd. A very beautiful lap, a 1:32.194. So now who we got? We have a Mercedes, fish sticks. Now starting his lap. Behind him we have Biddle, I think also starting his lap. So let's take a look who's on a lap currently.
Right, last minute. Sorry, guys, I had to go for a pee. Okay, so what we've got going on there? Kachow's gone in the pit lane. It is getting dark up. The sun has gone in. We have got TKM now on a flying lap. Yes, he is. Can't see where he is on his time in Stowe because it hasn't given me his delta. 32.9. Wow. Can't go any faster. Right, who's that coming across the line now? That's it. Scotsman on an out lap. Right, he's made it across the line in time. He's going to be on the last pit. Oh no, this is invalid as well. Where's he invalidated? And Sergeant in the pits. Eagle in the pits. Right, we've got full Mercedes of fish sticks coming around. He's currently 1 millisecond up, 1,000th Goes
Stays
P5.
fifth.
Mm-hmm.
No Biddle.
Biddle.
Now eighth. Cross the line goes third.
P3. But
So it's
Scotsman down to
Scotsman.
fourth.
No.
Right, Venzilla now on a lap as well. He's the only one I do believe that can do something.
Yes. Indeed, he can. And OB not setting a lap.
Mm. Maybe it looks like he's struggling around here. Venzilla goes P7 with a 32.644. So Kachow's run, 32.062, was enough to secure him pole position. Buttons invalidated. Ferrari's invalidated. Yep, that is qualifying over, guys. You were partly right and partly wrong, Dean.
Yep.
Chow is on pole. Come on, guys, you haven't given us your vote yet. Do you want Alvin from the Chipmunks to come and do your formation lap? Okay, another one. Anyone else? So, Kachow in pole position, Eagle in second, Biddle in third, Scotsman in fourth, Sergeant Renyov in fifth, Fish sixth and sixth, seventh goes to Ravenzilla, eighth goes to Button, ninth goes to TJM, and 10th goes to Ubi. Okay, so right, predictions for the race, Dean. What do you reckon is going to happen? Do you think Kachow's going to run away with it, or do you think he's going to be able to, or someone's going to give him a bit of a fight for his money?
Yeah, I think Bill's gonna give him a fight for his money. He's definitely gonna put up a good fight to make sure that Kacha doesn't get it for free. It would be fun to see a surprise win from somebody. That is always fun. Maybe
surprise wins are the best.
amazing drive from Scotland. I would like to see some more of the celebration.
Okay. Right,
And
wow. We've already got ready things underway, so I was going to take you around the track to see what we're dealing with here, but obviously we can't.
I will be right back.
Okay. Okay, guys, so we are getting ready now for the formation lap, and you have asked for it. You've asked for Alvin to do... What the hell's going on here? I don't know if I'm... Oh, what? I don't know what's going on here. I don't want to do a track tour of the course and it not be... And I miss half this formation lap, but... People are so impatient and they have to go press A, press A, press A, press A, or whatever button it is on their steering wheel. So you wait for the host. It's simple as that. Every penalty comes your way. Okay.
And I am back.
Welcome back, Dean. Did you have to go tell someone off?
Hmm?
Did you have to go tell someone off?
No. But look, I'm here. I'm driving.
Oh. Nice.
Are
Okay.
you rooting for me?
So we've got anyway. So here we go. You asked for it. You asked for Alvin. Let's go.
MP19 is Dean, who's currently giving us a track view of commentary. MP18, it's Johnny Vane, or Judy Vane. MP17 goes RSF Unlocker in the Alpine. MP16, it's Hardy 11 in the McLaren. MP15, Skivid 92 in the Aston Martin. P14 is Sportsman Europe in the Red Bull. MP13, it's Swizzler in the Williams, swizzling around there, warming up his tyres. MP12 is Gregor's UK. I'm sure he's got his sausage rolls ready for them one for his long stint of a race. And in P11, it's David Lowface in the Mercedes. Your top 10. XX13 in the Red Bull starts in 10th. In P9 is TJM 1992. In P8 goes Button 22X in the Aston Martin. In P7 it's Revenge Zilla in the Alfa Romeo. In P6 is Fishsticks 957 in the Mercedes. And in P5 is Sergeant Renyov in the Alpha Tauri. Nearly said Alfa Romeo then, whoops. And in P4 is FPRL Scotsman in the Williams. In P3 it's Biddle in the Alpha Tauri. And in P2 it's Eagle 78X. And in pole position it is RSF1 Ka-chow!
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the formation lap done with. Oh, bloody hell, that went really, really high there as well. Okay, so let's just turn that down. I hope you enjoyed that one. As we now wait for the start light sequence to begin, I take it you're retiring on the first lap, Dean?
Yeah. I have to
Okay,
look
2
at
lights,
the
4 lights,
pit
4 lights, 5
so-
lights. Now! And someone's got a jump start penalty, but it looks like Ka-chow's got an absolutely fantastic start, but then Scotsman's now coming up the inside of RS71 Eagle, or Eagle 78. They should do that in real F1, that says Silverside, yes. Okay, but it looks like RS71 Scotsman's going to get the instant P2 straight away from Eagle there. He does. Scotsman looks like he's
the
going
back, Swizzler.
And then here we go. Oh my god, we got so many cars coming through the S section. It looks like everyone's getting away nicely there. There is Swizzler, who's spun around at the moment. As we can see, my co-commentator, Ka-chow's still waiting for an invite back. Well, apparently Ka-chow has not. He's...
Big corner to the back. OB. And Squivid. They collided. Both on track again.
I will give Ka-chow an invite very, very shortly. I ain't got his profile on my thingy bob anyway, so it's going to have to wait till the co-commentator. At the moment, we have got FPRL Scotsman, who is now overtaking the Scotsman. It's the two Scotsmans battling there for each other. And I'm sure, and there's a move from Eagle there around the outside. Goes Ka-chow trying to make the move stick, but he can't. But then he can, so hang on 1 second, Ka-chow. Where should I go? Ka-chow has joined. Ka-chow has joined. So if you join on one of our profiles, add me as a friend, you donut. You should know that better by now. That's my streaming account, that is also. But now he should be able to get back in control of his car anytime soon and start taking control of this pace. Because at the moment, you've got the two AlphaTauri Hondas looking all over the back of him. Take over your car now, Ka-chow. Get it done, get it done, get it done. Yes, he's taken over the car. He's go. Oh, yes, here we go, side by side. A little bit of action there for him to get into the move and to groove with. But then he's going to have to think twice about now because he's got the Ferrari coming up on the inside of turn 1. Nicely done. He's going to defend and get the switch back through to turn 2. Yes, he does. He holds P4, so now he's got to gain and gain and gain. Dean has retired from the session because he's the co-commentator and he's a donut for getting in the car.
And I'm back now. Look at all these guys in the back of the pit. It's Twisted Gregors, OB, and Squivit all in the pits.
Yeah, and for the person that said, how do you join? There's the link to join there now. And you have to have an Xbox for this as well. Looks like Kachal's getting a little bit frustrated there as well, getting a bit wobbly on the exit of turn 11 there. But then we've got the man from Stoke himself, Mr. Locker, chasing down the Aston Martin, but we've got Jim Mercedes side by side. No team orders there. And Hagi gets a time penalty for, well, I can imagine a few time penalties being dished out around this track today, Dean, because we have got the S's, and it's so easy to go wide there. So Eagle and Scotsman at the moment, two veterans leading this race. Haas and Williams leading the race. How unusual. Biddle is closing in with Venzilla, but oh, here comes Kachao now on the inside of Biddle. He's absolutely storming up the hill. He's lighter on the brakes. He goes up on the inside. He gets the move done. Cracking move there from RSF1 Kachao. What a great overtake. That's P3. Now he's got to chase down P2. So, here we go. It's all starting to develop now. We've got a car, not like at the moment, so far so good, no safety car, but we do have a car that has stopped in the middle of sector 3 there. I can see a yellow flag coming up there for whatever reason. I don't know why, and I don't really care, because the racing at the front of the grid is absolutely cracking now. We've got TJM, who's being hunted down by Sergeant Ranyov. He's in an AlphaTauri sandwich at the moment. Two teams from Italy. Scotsman, oh look at this, a freeway battle for the lead as Kachao looks around the outside of Eagle's Haas, but he does think better of it and pulls back in and behind the Haas. Here we go now, Kachao, or Eagle. As these guys are starting to come from lap 3 out of 28, we've got 25 laps left of this great action. They are not leaving each other, so now we have got DRS coming open for these guys. So here we go. Kachao sets the fastest lap of the race so far. He's hunting down Eagle, but Eagle's got the DRS on him as well, on the car in front of him as well. So is Biddle. So in a moment, Scotsman up that back straight is going to be a sitting duck if these two work together. Double slipstream for Kachao, single slipstream for Eagle, but the man sitting comfortably behind all this lot and sitting there waiting on the patient line, is going to get a triple slipstream if he's really, really good about it, will be Biddle. And there we go, another set of time penalties being dished out by people there. Look at Biddle getting right on the back of Kachao now, whereas Eagle has got to pull away. That's all he can do. Not Eagle. Scotsman has got to use every ounce of pound of energy from his Mercedes power unit now. Bye, Dean. And here we go into DRS, who I can see Sergeant Ranyov trying to make a move on the Ferrari. He's going to go for the inside line later on the brakes. What a move! He gets the move done. Perfect move overtake there from Sergeant Ranyov. So that's the Ferrari disposed of. Now, will the two AlphaTauris work together and take down the Alpine of Kachao? Whereas Scotsman now Scotsman and I have a great history around this track, because this is the track where I made him lose out on a podium because he had 3 more seconds worth of time penalties and I stuck within 3 seconds of him and he could not get rid of me, and I stole his podium for P3. So he loves me on this track, and so as Biddle now comes and approaches in. So look at this, Eagle and Scotsman closing on Scotsman now, but Kachao is sniffing right on the rear end of that Haas, and I'm sure Eagle's going to go, hey, get off my ass, it's my Haas. But then here we go, so into turn 6 now for these drivers, this little train that we've got going here for the lead. It's a three-way battle. What's Scotsman? Oh, actually, the person sitting nice and cushy on ERS is the Haas himself. But now as Kachow comes down the hill from turn 10, is he going to try and make a lunge on the inside of turn 11? No, he doesn't. But what he's got to do, he's got to get the drive out now. Yes, he does it. But has he got enough in the motion in the beans? He's got to open up his DRS and frontline speed! As he goes past the house, he's got the momentum. He's later on the brakes. He's got the inside line. He opens up the steering. Now is he going to get the switch back? No, he doesn't. The Eagle falls back behind him. And that's the move done. That's P2 for Kachow.
Wow.
Right, okay. So, Kachow now. Next target, P1. Can he get that position back, or will he have to fight, just sit there and be patient with it? Scotsman is a different cat than fish of a driver. He is big, he is fat, and he's a drinker, so he has no fear. And so am I today. I'm drinking the old Corona again. So, okay, so here we go. Biddle on the back of the Haas. Now, is the Haas starting to drop off? So, look at this team. The five runners up front are all on mediums, and they're holding back the soft runners. So they are in a laughing position right now, because the soft runners would want to be up ahead of the medium runners so they could scupper away in the clean air, but obviously not. And TJM there gets a 3-second time penalty. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 time penalties already being dished out by the stewards of the track. And due to commercial rights, I cannot release the footage of any T-cams towards the stewards. Oh, missed this one. Kachow and Scotsman. Kachow has managed to utilise everything of that DRS, and now is back in the lead in the Alpine and the Alpine. So he has managed to call back in 4 laps his lead. So now this is where Scotsman can play the advantage, and if as long as Scotsman sticks within the DRS, Kachow will just pull him along and pull him along. Oh, Scotsman! I know you carry a little extra weight with you, but there's no need to underfuel, my friend. You are hoping for a safety car.
Well, this race, I don't think we're going to see a lot of safety cars. Maybe one mid-race, but I'm actually surprised. 7 laps into the race and no safety car yet.
And you know what? It's the day I actually make changes for the intermission screen as well. And oh! Off goes Scotsman!
Oh no! There's your safety car. There it is.
He's managed to keep it.
Jinx it or not?
He managed to keep it. He's not retired, but how much damage has the Scotsman got? He's got no front wing.
Yeah, no wing.
And the way that impact was as well, he's going to have a lot of damage elsewhere in his car. Side pod, possibly rear wing. Oh, Scotsman, that is such an unfortunate turn of events now. Whereas Kachow has now got over a second between him and Eagle. So Kachow at the moment is in a comfortable position. What happened there? I didn't quite catch it because I looked down, but I know the viewers caught it because we were with Scotsman as he went through that one as well. But that is such a shame there. Now Scotsman is going to want to pray for a safety car because that will bring him right back into it. He's dropped down to P12 at the moment, and he's just going to go backwards as he's got to limp round most of this track with no front wing. And that is a hard feat in itself, guys. Absolutely nearly impossible task to do. Right, okay, so battles out on track at the moment. We have got the closest battle between Revengezilla and Sergeant Renyov, the two alphas. The Alpha Man, the Alpha Tauri. The Tauri and the Romeo Tauri. We've got David Loveface closing in on TJM as well. So the Mercedes starting to hunt down the Ferrari as well. Ferrari seemed to have good pace at the start of the race, but now it looks like it's starting to drop off. Looks like the soft runners are going to start to drop off as well because the tyres are going to be knackered in a little while. There's Hagi with a 3-second time as well. That's 9 seconds already, I do believe, for Hagi, if I am not mistaken. 12 seconds! Oh, I am mistaken. So, Eagle now within that second of RSF on Kachow. So he's going to have the DRS on Kachow at the moment. Kachow's going to be a sitting duck if he's not careful. Here we go. DRS open. Doesn't need to use any ERS. He's just going to let the DRS do its work that it needs to do. Give him the extra miles an hour. But hang on. Biddle was having a look there. That's 15 seconds for Hagi. I think Hagi might get disqualified from the race at this rate, Dean.
Yeah. Has to keep it down a notch as Scotsman get a 3-second time penalty. Probably also corner cutting.
I think that's
It's a shame
no
for
fault.
him.
I think that's no fault of his own though, because like with no wing, can he control that car properly?
Yeah.
No.
If you have time soon, can you try and invite me? Because I am now looking at my phone on the stream. So
Okay.
this is on
Bear with me
invite only.
Is it on invite only? Who puts it on invite only? Bloody stupid. There you go.
Thank you.
Right, okay, so Biddle is coming up towards the back end, but we've got TMJ in the pits now going on to medium tyres. First, the soft runners to go on to the medium tyres, so he is going to try the undercut over his fellow soft runners. Revengezilla stays out, but then we've got Sergeant Raniov and Biddle really close to each other. Now, these two will be in a party. Johnny Vane with another time penalty. Jesus Christ, man, he might as well retire. No, not Johnny Vane. Hagi him on 4 time penalty, didn't he? Yeah. So, Kachow at the moment holding off half a second to Eagle. Eagle's playing the patient game. Now the question is, how long do these mediums run? And if the strategy goes well, and there's no safety cars, when are they going to jump onto their hards? Or are they going for a 2-stopper? Eagle at the moment is the faster car on the track out of the 2 drivers.
Yep.
Obviously that's being assisted by his DRS.
Sector 2 and yellow flag. Let's take a look. Oh, it's already green.
Yeah. Looking so far so good, but we have got someone that's dropping back very, very quick. Oh, that's pit lane. People are doing another run.
Yep, that it's Anna McLaren. Hagi, what are you doing? Spun.
What's interesting is the soft runners are going out for another set of soft, so they're doing a 2-stopper. Now, this could play dividends to him if there's a late safety car, because they'll be on the right tyres.
Yep.
Or the quicker tyre towards the end. Now, oh, Kachow! Not what he wants.
Did Kachow do?
Got a 3-second time penalty.
You already had that.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that. Kachow's back end looking a bit loose.
Oh. Yeah, maybe he has to. Maybe he has a very slippery. Damn it. Setup. There we go.
He's just got very loose
Likes
back
that
end.
more in his car. Yeah.
I won't say the reasons why he's got a loose back end, but hey ho. But yeah, he's got a very, very, very loose back end there on his car. It doesn't look like that he's having much fun at all. Come on guys, let your friends know as well that this race is happening, because this is going to be hopefully what I hope to start living up very shortly, because Um. So, Biddle and Sergeant Ranyard there, working together by the looks of it. Team Towery. Hashtag Team Towery.
Yep.
Just holding the line.
They're actually carrying me in the overall constructors.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, as we have a yellow sector that is I believe.
It's a safety car!
Oh no! Oh, do your quick thing, the stream.
Right, okay.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Safety car. It does mean that it doesn't change much, but we now can tell everyone we're under a safety car. And Scotsman's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Get that Delta down. But yep, we now have a full-blown safety car. So that's going to help some of the drivers. Now, what's this going to mean? Is Kachow going to come into box and put his hards on, or will?
I think it will.
Will he come out a little bit more on the mediums because he's not going out? I knew it was going to be a matter of time before we got the safety car. Safety cars are always fun.
Sure. Oh, Biddle, Eagle goes in. Ciao.
Sergeant has stayed out. They're not double stacking the Alpha Tauris. So Sarge will take the run of the league. Kachow's gone on to softs!
Question mark.
Definitely two stopping. Definitely two stopping now.
Well, David Lalty is on 12 lap old. Well, he was on 12 lap old softs. You think that Kachow has the crazy idea in his mind, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the end with these. I mean,
you can't do 15
is it
laps on
possible?
softs.
Well, I don't
you
know. I
cannot
don't
do
think
15
so.
laps on softs. Not around USA. They will be dead after 10. Maybe 12. Prove me wrong though, guys out there. If you've got better knowledge of the tyre deltas and stuff like that, I don't think you can do 15 laps on the soft tyres around USA. Now, I am not making a bet because if he's still watching, he will know straight away that if I make a bet, he will do it literally, go out on purpose and prove me wrong, so I have to then wear something on stream. So I'm not going to. Otherwise, I'll have to wear something stupid. Or something degrading. Last time I did this, it was Ben F1, BF1 Racer. BF1 Racer, are you still watching? It was on 2019, F1 2019 I think it was. And I turned around and said that there was no way you could do X amount of laps around Silverstone on softs, racing. Like hard racing behind cars and everything like that. And yep, he went off and I said if he did it, I would wear, and I hate saying this, a Lewis Hamilton t-shirt on stream. Although I didn't own a Lewis Hamilton t-shirt at all. What really rubs salt in the wounds is I had to go and buy one as well. I had to spend money on Lewis Hamilton merchandise. Which I did. I lived up to the bet. I went out and bought one. I spent £15 on it actually. I ordered it from MJ Monaco. And Yes, and then the next stream that I did my face cam on, I put on my Lewis Hamilton t-shirt for the viewers that were watching. So yeah. Not the proudest moment of my life. Next time, I won't put my money where my mouth is. So yeah. Then definitely root that one up. Dean, just a quick question whilst you are... Damn and blast. Just a quick question. A.G. Passy, is he one of your Division 1s?
He is actually, yeah, he's a Ferrari driver.
And... Holler to loads.
I have no clue who that is.
Okay. Okay, so have we got the safety car coming at the end of this lap? Probably not. Oh, we've got Hagi out, DNF. So we're going to probably do another lap for the safety car. I mean, he either needs to retire, or is he gonna or he's just gonna get DQ'd from the race at this rate.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Right, so Sarge is now going into the pits. Now this is interesting from Sarge, because that means he's going to drop to the back of the grid. So, big strategy blunder for him. Big time strategy blunder. And he's going on to soft tyres. What?
Oh. By the way, Sergeant ran a massive loss of spots.
Yeah, he went into the pits.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't think he's gonna be very happy with P14 while it was just P4. Where, well, maybe he will also think he will have a nice battle, pushing his way through the grid.
I mean, he's home for a lot. But, yeah. Can try. Right, okay, so safety car, lap 15 out of 28. We've got 13 laps left of this race. Now, I'll be impressed if Kachal does see these tyres through to the end. It'd be very impressive if he does. I don't see it somehow. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Okay, so it's now down to Kachal to back the field up. Everyone ready? He'll decide when he wants to go. You can either do a Valtteri Bottas, or could be a nice person and get underway straight away with everyone. But it's all down to him. So he's warming up his tyres now as they come around turn to 19 and 20. Here we go. Ooh, that's all for so much of the curb, my friend, and away we go. He's got the field underway, and Force Manure gets 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there, extending track limits, but he has got a cracking restart there. Here we go. So what's going to happen here? We've got Revenge Zilla looking on the inside of turn 1, but no, everyone's getting through this section nicely.
So he really went through.
Everyone
nicely.
close dirty air for a restart, and they're going to be on cold tyres. This is going to be epic if anyone goes off. But no, everyone's
Biddle.
clean through.
It's losing quite some time on those hards.
Yeah, he's gonna get swallowed up on those hards unless he can switch them on very, very quickly, and he's got to burn
And we have 2 cars
ERS.
back.
Pardon?
Gregors and Scotsman. Gregors and Scotsman.
Scotsman's again got no front wing. Gregors, I don't know what's going on with him. He seems okay.
Yeah, but he's fine with Scotsman. At least that's what I saw.
Okay, so we're gonna get people going up the grid now. Yeah, the Aston Martin's trying to have a look there. We've got OB right on the... Oh, look at this around the outside, but he thinks better of it. Gets the switch back on him. Not quite. Johnny Vane and Sergeant Reynolds. Sergeant's up to P11.
Yeah.
Kachal's gone fastest there. So... Oh! Sergeant there goes against the tank slapper, and then he gets... Oh, my God. That was so close to being catastrophically an end in there for someone's race. But here we go. Remember last time when Kachal was in this position and I was on board with him at Singapore? He went and binned it. And I think Scotsman has had... I think Scotsman's had enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retired from the session.
See if we can get him into the comms party. Be fun. Let's have a 3-way.
Oh, nice.
Sergeant Raniov here as well, and a nice third set of eyes on the grid would be great as well. So here we go, Sergeant Raniov on the side of Locker now. They're side by side as they come up the back straight. He's opened up his DRS. He's got frontline speed. They're side by side. He's going to be last on the brakes. There's Locker trying to fight him up around the outside and the inside. There's Raniov. But a great move there from Raniov. He gets the move done. That's the job done. That's P8. Target acquired. Next is Force Manure. And then we have got Sergeant Raniov now coming closing and closing and closing. Biddle now, race control says DRS is now enabled, so we're going to have some DRS overtakes. Now Biddle looks like he has switched on his hard tyres. He's comfortably running in P4. Now, like I said, this is going to be very interesting for the top two. I don't think they can do till the end of this race on these set of tyres. It is going to be nigh on impossible, I think. I think they're taking a massive, massive, massive gamble, or their tyre wear or their tyre management is impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. And there is no questions asked. But then we've got Biddle now. Sorry, OB on the back of Locker. Locker looks like he's struggling. And we've got Force Manure and Sergeant Raniov. Sergeant Raniov now already on the back of Force Manure. Jesus Christ. Sergeant is absolutely flying. So here we go. We've got Sergeant Raniov now going to have a move on the Red Bull, the sister team. The Alpha versus the Beta. The Alpha's got the more ERS because he's fighting them off. But then last on the late on the brakes goes Sergeant Raniov. He nudges him aside slightly and goes, "Thank you very much. I will have P7. Locker and OB as well, scrapping for that other position for P9 as well. But this time it's OB who's in the winning position this time. That puts a Locker on the back and into the threat of fish sticks. Button's now on the back of Biddle on the soft tyres. Look at the difference in speed. Here we go. Opens up his DRS. He's going to try and get in the slipstream. He's got in the slipstream. He's going to pull alongside up the hill towards turn 1. Who's daring on the brakes? It is Button because he has got the grip, and there we go, squeezes him aside within the limits, and that's him taking P4 off the AlphaTauri driver. But then Locker is going backward. He's in the pits now. He's putting on a fresh set of tyres, which I thought he might do. Biddle now is now running in P5 on them hard tyres. He's got a little bit of breathing space between him and David Lowface, but if David Lowface can get his act together, he will pull in on that AlphaTauri. So the one laughing at the moment, and I think I would say who is net leader, would be this man, Revengezilla.
Yeah, definitely.
As Button now makes a move on Revengezilla. And that is P433 for Button.
Look at David and Sargent.
David and Sargent, yeah, they're having a scrap with each other. Sargent's getting past David, but we've also got Fish Sticks. We've got the Sargent and David Lowface having a scrap with each other. We've got Fish Sticks and OB having a scrap with each other. Revengezilla gets a 3-second time penalty. So Revengezilla now, I would say, was the net leader, but now he's got to pull in some time on people. Otherwise, he's not going to be in a chance to win the race. Got 8 laps left of this race, guys. Can Kachow and Eagle make it to the end? 6-lap old tyres already. Yes, their cars are getting lighter, but they put more pressure on us the more they fight. Okay. So, here we go. Biddle there gets a 3-second time penalty as well. So time penalty. Obi gets a 3-second time penalty. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers without a time penalty on the current rostrum at the moment. Dean.
Yeah.
So we've got some space between the guys now for a bit. They're all starting to spread out a little bit. The race is starting to calm down a bit. Now it's all going to be about tyres. Who can manage their tyres the best? Who's not taking all their life out of their tyres? So let's just have a quick summary of the race now. Hopefully no one go and plug in, do something to it stupidly. So 20 laps, 8 laps left remaining. We've got RSF Kachow in the lead by 1.9 seconds, but he does have a 3-second time penalty. And he's got this man right behind him who could steal the win, providing that he just keeps his nose clean. It's Eagle 78 in the Haas. Button 22 in third on soft tyres as well. I'm concerned about these soft runners being on these tyres until the end of the race. I don't think they've got it. They've got the tyres to do it. I think they may have to pit. Revengezilla sits in 4th in the Alfa Romeo. Behind him in 5th is Biddle, and then 6th Sergeant Ranyov. The 2 AlphaTauris running 5th and 6th. David Lowface and Fish Sticks in the Mercedes are running 7th and 8th, and OB in 9th. Junie Vane in 10th in the McLaren, the last of the point scorers, and he's got Skivid trying to hunt him down now on medium tyres. Force Manure sits in 12th, and RSF on Locker had a bit of an unfortunate turn of events for this race, but he is keeping his head plugged down to it because anything can happen. He hasn't got any penalties, and providing that he keeps it clean, and if there's a late safety car, he will capitalise massively. And then you got the 2 Ferraris of TJM and Gregors running in 14th and 15th. How dare you call yourselves Ferrari drivers?
Now, I don't want to say anything wrong, but is that the AI of Locker or not?
Is it a Red X?
Well, not that I can see quickly, but he said in the, like 20 minutes ago in the Discord, he said that his internet pissed him off so much that he's gone to the pub. So now I see him and I'm like, what? I thought, no, it doesn't make sense.
That might be is disconnected.
And looking at the steering, it looks like the AI. So
That
I'm
might
not sure. Maybe Locker is just really good at steering.
It might possibly be Locker good at steering. But this is the battle, right? So Kachow is now starting to pull away from the pass. Needs to try and start pulling a gap. Otherwise he's going to be in trouble. And that is one thing he doesn't want to be. For sure, like if you get the win on a track, you want to try and keep the win on the track as well. Otherwise, you're just going to be absolutely devastated that something as silly as like a 3-second time penalty just swipes it away from you. And it's always the worst as well, because as much as you try your hardest not to get time penalties, they do creep up on you. They can just creep in on you, and it's not nice. It really isn't nice.
Especially when you're battling with someone.
Mm.
And they just pop up.
Now this is going to be interesting. Raniov and Biddle. Raniov's starting to close in on his teammate. Now, is Raniov going to say, okay, mate, I know you're on faster tyres than me, or Biddle, sorry, going to say, I know you're on faster tyres than me, I'm going to let you go. However, Biddle has got more ERS. He's probably got more, oh, he's got...
Yeah.
Speaking of Biddle, he's got more time penalties as well.
He now has
6
6 seconds.
Yeah. So you got
So
Kachow
they
with
definitely
3,
switch.
Revenge with 3, Biddle with 6, Sarge with 3, David with 3, Obi with 3, Junie with 6, Skivid with 6, Force Manuel's got 12, Locker 0. So that's Locker taking that, wiping that position off him. And then you've also got Gregors with 9, Force Manure there with 15 seconds worth now, and TJM with 9 as well. So Force Manure is not having much fun around this track at the moment. And Force Manure and... I don't know, is that the AI? Because... Oh yeah, Force Manure has no wing at the moment, so off goes... He'll be going off to the pits to get a new wing. Got 4 laps left of this race.
I can confirm, looking at the race director, that Kachow another 3 seconds.
Sorry?
Kachow has 5 warnings, so if he gets one more, he'll get another 3-second penalty.
Ooh, tantalizingly close that, ladies and gentlemen. Very tantalizingly close. So, the old Sarge there closing in, and Skivid gets another 3-second time penalty, guys. You know, these time penalties aren't very good. You know, they... Oh, and TJM blocks the pit lane and gets disqualified.
Disqualified? What is he doing? What is blocked the pit lane? Okay. That's a new one for me.
Yeah. Very interesting. Now, this is what always... Yeah, so Sarge and Biddle have exchanged positions. Lets the soft tyres go ahead, because he knows the soft tyres are the faster tyre. Now, I am concerned with... the tyres of the first front three runners. because it is going to be nip and tuck because they've got 3 laps left. 10%, 8%. Ooh, this is tantalizingly close, guys, because look at these 2 ERSs. They're pretty much nip and tuck, and Kachow has got to find another 4 temps. Now, that is close. Oh, and he's not going to pull this lead. He's not going to pull gaps like that, getting like lighting up the rear end. So this is what I mean, guys. You know, that way, that how loose his rear end was then. He's used up all his battery, and now, yeah, he's just, I don't know. I think he might have just chosen the wrong strategy. I don't know. If he pulls this off, I will say well done to him by all means. And there's Sergeant Ranyov. Yeah, them 2 exchanging positions. I see that one on the Deltas now. They're okay. They're talking to each other. Dean, don't panic. Keep your knickers on.
Yeah, I was just looking at somebody else. They're making me sweat too much.
Okay. Gregors gets another 3-second time penalty, but no, this is where it all matters, guys, because like 2.7 seconds now, he's just got to look after them tyres. He can't push them too much, but he does need to go to the end of the race with these, and he also needs to try and eke a little bit more of a gap with them. We've got Sargent now right on the back of his teammate as he comes around the S section. Now, he is not going to try and overtake, surely. Anyone that tries an overtake around the S section needs their bloody heads testing, and I mean their heads testing, because you are stupid. You know, I'm stupid in many ways and many things, but it's just, I would never do anything like that. Right, Kachow, don't light up the rear end. Easy on the throttle. That's better. Now squeeze your ERS and pull away from it. Come on, mister. You know how to drive. You've got it what it takes. Get it done. Otherwise, I'm going to slap you silly. Right, Sergeant Ranyov is now going to be in the slipstream as well as the DRS of his teammate. M2, he's going to try and make a defensive move. No, but I don't understand why they'd try and defend each other, you know. Have a little fun with each other, I would. But Johnny Vane on the back of Obi as well. Now, this is a team battle. Very short shifting there on the gears from the McLaren driver through the gears up to 8 very, very quickly, which I think is a little bit detrimental to your gaining on him. Oh, this is automatic gears.
Oh.
Yeah, he's run an auto gearbox, the way it goes downshifting.
Little gap.
Oh, look at this. OB and Johnny. 3 seconds now between P1 and P2.
Yeah, Gregor Chicane retiring.
Now he's going to try and make the move up the inside of the hill. No, he has to tuck behind them, Red Bull. Right, okay, so this is our closest battle for P9. Gregors has left the session, so both Ferraris out, so no Ferrari scoring points today.
Kachow's left the session.
Oh no.
Or is it just on my screen? Did
No, he has left the session.
Quickly invite him back. That's gonna cost him the win.
He's gone into the pit lane. He's gone into the pit lane as well. That has cost him. That has cost him dearly.
What? What is this?
The AI is taking him into the pits because the AI they'd have been screaming at him to pit, pit, pit. So basically, now he's just gifted the Winter Eagle.
What? No words.
He is gonna be fuming. That's all I'm gonna say. He will be absolutely spitting feathers over this. Because the game has now robbed him. Providing, I'm assuming it's the game and it's not internet issues by all means, but whatever's caused him that DC, that has robbed him. But then you've got to take it to this man, basically. You've got to take your hat off to him because he's not done anything wrong. It's not his fault. He's just the fortunate party out of it all. It's Eagle 78 as he's now coming around turns 16, 17 and 18 for the final time. And to be fair, he's kept honest, kept Kachow honest, and like Kachow does deserve the win, but anyone else deserves the win. It is this man. He takes the final corner. He's doing a little weave there because he can't believe his luck. He takes the checker flag and wins the United States Grand Prix. Button finishes in second. Revengezilla in third. Biddle in fourth. Sergeant Vanyoff in fifth. Fish Sticks will come across the line in... Oh, the amount of time penalties that Biddle and Vanyoff takes fourth. Kachow now is going to come across the line in seventh, but has to go drop down to eighth. Ninth, Johnny Vane. 10th will be... No, I reckon 10th is going to go to Obi. I think Obi and Johnny Vane are going to swap positions. No, they don't. Locker, though, he's going to steal some time off someone, surely. No, that's P11, and then Skivid in 12th. And then the last person across the line will be Force Manure, which is unfortunate for him because he did not look like he had a fun race at all. And there we go, guys. That is the USA Grand Prix. As they spray the champagne in their celebratory way. It's a bit of a controversial win, unfortunately, but he does deserve it. Our Eagle 78 does take the win. Congratulations on the win. And so let's just quickly run through the standings once we get the screen up. So there we go. There is our winner, our Eagle 78. Button in second. Third is Revengezilla. Fourth goes Fish Sticks. Fifth goes Biddle. Sixth, Sergeant Ranyoff, David Lolface in seventh. And eighth is RSF1 Kachow, after all. Ninth, Johnny Vane. OB in 10th. And 11th goes to Locker. 12th is Skivid. And 13th, Force Manure. Your DNFs of the session today is Gregors, Scotsman, Hargy, Swizzler, Dean himself, and TJM. Wow. Camera keeps going down. Okay guys, remember it's done via PC, so you will not get the box to include your audio. It's automatically included. Please do not try not to swear. I'd say do not swear, I'll say try not to swear. You happy to use your format, Dean?
Alright, well, third was Revengezilla.
Mm-hmm.
Very good race from you. How do you feel?
Good, mate. Yeah, it was a pretty clean race. I was expecting a bit more carnage, but it was pretty clean at the front. Just DRS train the whole first stint, and then just keeping the tyres alive in the second stint.
Yes. The strategy with the safety car, how do you think that played out for you?
Yeah, it was good. It was at good enough times that I could take mediums to the end. I think my softs were on 73% or so. So I was ready to come in anyway. But yeah, it was great timing.
Yeah. It was just a very clean race from you. We saw you battling with some guys, but just keeping your cool, and yeah, it was a really good race. Now next week we have, I believe it is, Brazil. What do you feel about that track?
I think it's Mexico.
It is, really?
Yeah, it's Mexico after USA, surely.
Then we have Mexico next week. How do you feel about that?
Not too sure, to be honest. I think it'd be a good race.
Well, congratulations on me, and I will let my good pal Raikkonen do second and first.
Okie dokie. So, Button. Congratulations
Hello,
on... Hello, Geezer. Congratulations on P2 again in the podium. So I'm sure you are absolutely overjoyed with the result that you've managed to come through with on that podium there as well. A little bit of controversy there, obviously, towards the later stages of that race. Unfortunately, for whatever reasons, you inherit a position. It was looking like to be a solid P3, but you've inherited up to P2. Tell us your thoughts and tribulations to it.
Yeah, Kichel's a bit unlucky again, but never mind. Things happen. It was an interesting race. My mediums that I started on were quite well warm when I started because I did 3 laps in Q2, so the safety car was just about right timing. And at the end of the race, the last 3 or 4 laps, I was just clenching tight and hanging on because the tyres were gone. So just trying to hang on, and then Kachow went in. So
yeah, I did question a little bit about that the softs from as early as you did. I didn't think they would obviously last that long, but obviously you did prove me wrong. But they were dead, weren't they?
Oh yeah. I mean, my bum cheeks were really tight. I was just holding on for dear life. And just trying to keep the gap to Zilla, but I knew he had 3 seconds, so I wasn't trying too hard, but just enough so we didn't get in a battle. That's what I didn't want.
Yeah, no, by all means, and that's understandable and everything. Okay, so congratulations on P3. Moving on to next week, obviously, we're over to have some tequila and wear our big sombrero, whatever hats they are, over to Mexico. Obviously, different kettle of fish, a kind of track. Mexico, a bit of a different pace and everything. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I like Mexico. It's a good track for me, usually. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking forward to next week. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we look forward to seeing you, hopefully, again in the podium next week in Brazil. Now, and we will talk to our race winner. Congratulations as well. You're well welcome. And over to our race winner, who has inherited this win. Eagle 78. I keep calling RSF1E. Go on. Sorry.
I don't know about inheriting. There was just 3 seconds between us with 1 lap to go, and he had a 3-second time penalty. So I don't know about inheriting.
Well, it was very close. He was pulling at start. It seemed to like to pull the 3 seconds there for a little bit.
I was just toying with him. I was just letting him think he was going to win, and then I was going to get him in the last lap.
Division 1, guys. Jesus.
Yeah, we said that about a few drivers in Division 2, Button.
So how close was you behind me then, Button? 1.7 seconds was it at the end?
Carry on with your interview, please.
Yeah, exactly. Just remember, I practice with you. I know what times you're doing. Sandbagging on race nights.
Ooh, this is fighting talk. Fighting talk. Love to hear it. Okay, so congratulations on the race victory. It did look like you had it in much control for most of the race, but there was a period of time where it did seem that Kachow was seeming to turn up the wick a bit, and he did pull the 3 seconds for a little while, and unfortunately whatever happened to his car happened. He lost control of the car, and obviously the AI took over, and then the race was over, and it boxed him and everything like that. Question is, what made you, in the brain that you have, go on soft tyres after that for that safety car?
Well, I was talking to the guys in the party I was with, and they reckoned without a safety car, probably doing 12 laps on the softs was like the best strategy. But obviously it pitted. The safety car, I think it was lap 12, so I knew it wouldn't at least restart to lap 14. So it was just trying to see if they'd last for, what's that, 14, 15 laps.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we had, I think it was 3 laps behind the safety car, which helped out as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I didn't really have much choice. I was on mediums. I didn't want to go into hards. I didn't want to stay out because I knew if I stayed out, other people would pit and then I'd be falling back later on. So it was a bit of a gamble, but I thought they'd hang in there.
Okay. Well, it did work out to your favour in the end.
But yeah, they were knackered at the end. It was like 71%, I think.
Yeah, I would imagine they're very close to puncture territory for them tyres as well, because obviously I would have said like 10 laps on the softs around USA, especially with the S section, was putting under so much stress and pressure and tyre wear. It was absolutely incredible, Herculean effort as well. Moving on to Mexico next week, so we're going to be drinking lots of tequila. And eating refried beans and cheese all the time.
I think Locke has started already, hasn't he?
Probably.
It started a week early.
Yeah, well, his internet at the moment is not playing up the best of moods for him, so I don't blame him for the moment for running off down to the pub and drowning his sorrows for it. So moving on to Mexico next week, how are you feeling about it? Because obviously it's a completely different track.
Yeah, I do like Mexico as well, but I might not even race. I'm on a reserve on her, so I'll have to see if I get a car or not. But if I do, I quite like Mexico. I wouldn't say I'm the quickest round there, but I'm consistent. I try not to get 2 penalties, which normally helps me out. So yeah, we'll look forward to it. Well, there might be a seat for you next week, because from what I'm seeing in the Discord lounge, some people are off and about already through frayed tempers kind of thing. Yeah, that's just little tantrums, and it'll come back. Yes, indeed. One thing I always say to everyone is do not react to anything after a night of a bad race, because it does sometimes, when you have a rethink about it, it does you do think, oh, something I might as well just keep on going, but it is what it is. Okay, so any shout outs to you guys and want to make to any engineers that you have? Congrats to Fish as well, for I think he finished 4th in the end, and David, who was in our party as well, he finished 7th. Fishsticks managed to pip the Alpha Tauris for 4th, because the Alpha Tauris were naughty boys and had too many penalties. Oh dear. And congrats to Button and Zilla as well on the podiums. Excellent. Yeah, well done, mate. Congratulations to all on the podium as well. Right, let's get this show wrapped up. Okay, guys, and also I just need to make a mention as well. You may have seen me post in the social media announcements about the 12-hour stream that RSF1 is holding for our fallen brother, Shrimper84. If you do wish to sign up for it, there are limited spaces for people outside the league, outside of RSF1. If you are a member of RSF1, you will have more of a chance of getting in a seat for the feature race. Remember, the feature race is one of 3 races. We're going to be racing at Portugal. We're going to be racing also at Imola, and for the final race, we'll be at China, which was Shrimper's favourites. We hopefully will have one of his kids, or maybe a couple of his kids, joining in for the race as well. They will be racing alongside us. And also we've got much more planned for the day as well, from things like GTA, Rocket League, Call of Duty. Loads and loads of things are going. All the funding, all the money that we raise will be going towards the GoFundMe for Shrimper and for Shrimper's family. So please, if you can all join in, it will be a great thing to see. Lots of communities getting together and supporting and showing that we do still have a community spirit in this wonderful country. So let's get this show wrapped up. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in to FPRL Friday Night Division 2. That has been the United States Grand Prix, and it's been a pleasure to be back this week. I will be back next week along with my buddy, Dean. Tune in on Thursday for Division 1's turn around the circuit. I don't know what it's called. Hernandez, whatever it is, Mexico City. I know it sounds great, doesn't it? But no, until next week, guys, it's good night from me, and good night from Dean, and good night from all our podium sitters, and good night from FPRL.
See you soon, guys. Have a cracking weekend. And remember, if you're going to get drunk well.